Hello everyone, it's Tara and I'm here to give you my week 1 post gastric bypass surgery update. I hope the angle's okay. I'm sitting back here in a lazy boy recliner playing around with the tripod, so hopefully this is okay. So today is exactly a week and a day after gastric bypass surgery, and I want to report that I'm actually feeling really good. My energy is starting to come back, and the things that I'm doing that I think that are helping me to feel good is that since surgery, I've been walking every day. And as of today, I'm up to about a 45-minute walk. I go at a very slow pace, and it takes me about 45 minutes to do a mile. But I've been walking a mile for the last 3 days. So I'm feeling really good about that. And I'm feeling that each day is getting a lot easier. When I walked the mile 2 days ago, I was feeling really out of breath. I did it, but I felt exhausted afterwards. And then the next day was a little better, and today was a lot better. So I'm doing well with that. I'm also trying to put in my BlackBerry what I'm taking in each day in terms of ounces of liquid and in terms of grams of protein. So I'm trying to stick to the 60 grams of protein, and I've been pretty successful at that. One of the main things that's helping me to keep to the 60 grams of protein is I'm drinking Premier Protein, the chocolate flavor, which you can buy at Costco. And it's really good. It tastes just like chocolate milk. It doesn't have that protein, gritty, awful taste that you're gagging on trying to get down. It's just like drinking chocolate milk. And so I know that if I drink 2 of those a day, that boom, I've got my 60 grams. And that's not hard to do. I'm able to take regular sips. I don't feel like any gurgling or stomach upset or anything like that. I'm not gulping it, but I'm taking reasonable sips, and it seems to be going down fine. In addition to the Premier Protein chocolate, yesterday I had a glass of V8 juice, and I feel really good drinking the V8 juice because it makes me feel like I'm getting my vegetables in, and I think that might be helping with my energy as well. I spiked it with a little Tabasco sauce. If you don't buy the one that's spicy, you can do that, and it tastes exactly the same, but I like to get the hot and spicy flavor, kind of mix it up. I'm actually thinking I could probably heat that and make that into like a soup, and it would probably be good as well. Another thing that I've been having is I've been taking chicken broth, and in the chicken broth I'm pouring my unflavored protein powder into it and using a whisk and whisking it up and heating it up. And sometimes the protein kind of combobulates, and it's a little gross, but I was kind of like taking those pieces out, and but I'm able to take them down. It's just a little gross to look at, but if you keep your soup with a whisk next to you, you got to whisk it each time you sip it so that you're mixing the proteins, otherwise it all settles to the bottom. But I'm finding that to be a nice alternative to always having the chocolate shake. I did try each of the Isopure drinks, and I'm sorry, but I tried every flavor, and they're all disgusting. I mean, I must have spent like 3 something a bottle just to test the different flavors, and I'm just gagging on them. I think they're all awful. Somebody had posted that the grape was the best one, but I just found them all to be equally disgusting. So that's just my opinion. I'm like, I can't even imagine getting one down. So Premier Protein, the soups, what I'm doing is I'm taking the chicken broth, and then also I take a little Lipton onion soup mix and put that in to kind of give it a different flavor, and then the regular whey, designer whey, unflavored protein powder to kind of mix it up with the broths. And my diet is 4 weeks of liquids without any mushies or any purees or anything, so it's pretty much just the broths, the protein drinks. I have been eating some sugar-free Jell-O and also some sugar-free popsicles, and just kind of getting through the day. I don't feel any physical hunger, which is so bizarre because when you've been a foodie your entire life, just going 4 or 5 hours, you feel physically hungry. And I can't believe that it's now been, I did the 2-week liquid diet before gastric bypass, and I lost about 10 pounds doing that. And since gastric bypass, I've lost another 4. So I'm down like 14, maybe 15 pounds. Trying not to get obsessed with the scale, which is really easy to do. So I think what I'm going to do is just commit to weigh-in Wednesdays. And that will be my day, because otherwise every day I'll be on the scale. And I don't know that that's really too good for my psyche right now with all the changes that are happening. But I think overall it's been 3 weeks and I'm down about 15 pounds. And today was kind of exciting. I dropped my kids off at camp, and somebody that I know in the community said, "Oh, you're looking good." So, it's that kind of that like, "Oh, you look like you're losing weight," but they don't say losing weight. And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And she said, "Well, what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm just taking care of myself this summer." So she said, "Well, it's working." So I thought that was kind of neat that somebody that I don't even hardly know kind of already can see some changes just in 1 week post-op, including my pre-op diet. So I definitely am feeling the changes. I'm feeling lighter, and I could just feel the fat melting off my body everywhere, and I'm noticing it a lot in my face, and my shirt feels bigger, and my arms are looking a little more toned. So I'm definitely feeling the weight come off, which feels so good after so many years of not being able to lose weight. That feels really encouraging. But I'm actually really surprised at how good I'm feeling today. Like each day gets so much better. I'm still taking it easy. I'm still taking naps every day. In the afternoon, I'm taking about a 2-hour nap. Unfortunately, I'm able to do that because I'm a teacher and I'm off over the summer. So I have flexibility with my schedule and really giving myself this time to heal. Let's see. So, at this point, the hardest part, you guys, really was just like that first night home until I could pass gas. But once you're able to, once you're able to fart, man, it's all uphill from there. At least it is for me. Now I'm kind of having the problem on the other end. But, I'm sure you guys know about that. But, so yeah, it's just so strange to not have physical hunger. But definitely when I smell certain foods or I'm preparing a meal for my kids or my husband, it looks good, it smells good, but I know that it's so far off before I can even, have it that it's just not even an option right now. So I'm actually surprised at how well I'm doing with that, considering it's been 3 weeks since I've had any kind of food. Um, so it's just all new. Every day, this journey every day is different. No pain whatsoever. I've been off the Vicodin since day 3, so that's been fine. Um, and I would say that it just feels good to be on the path. And I think each day I'm going to try to add like another minute of walking and try to slowly work up to walking for an hour. So maybe I'll be there, in another week or 2. And just continue doing what I'm doing. My next appointment with my surgeon is in a month. If you don't have a drain, he sees his post-op patients at a month. And then I get a nutritional guidance on how to transfer to the pureed. And then my surgeon has you do 2 weeks of soft foods and then you're on the full diet by 7 weeks. So I'm just taking it one day at a time, one moment at a time. And so far, so good. So I will look forward to watching more of your videos, and I would love to hear some of your comments. So I will be doing updates weekly, and I hope all you guys are doing good. And I can't tell you how much it has helped me through this whole process to be able to watch all the different videos. It's just amazing what's out there in terms of support, and that's why I wanted to, contribute back and share my journey as well. So things are going well. I'm feeling well. I'm gradually getting my strength back, and I'm only 8 days post-op. So for all you pre-ops out there, just know that for me it was only just one really bad day home from the hospital, and after that it was fine. It was so much better. So anyways, take care, and I'll check in with you guys next week. Bye!